And I want to thank our sponsor, iTalkBB Canada Inc. for allowing us to use this beautiful space where we can gather. We have the General Manager, Ms. Penny Chiu here. Penny?
Everybody, thank you for coming for today's press conference regarding for the crime prevention and awareness. And recently, we get the release data from the York Regional Police that this year, the break-in and the home invasion, the cases has been tremendously increased. So we as a media would like to invite the York Regional Police to come to give us more information for the media, for us and other medias, to inform our readers in the Chinese community to how to do the prevention and everybody be careful of the crime. So thank you for today for coming, and then thank you for the York Regional Police to have the team to come to do the presentation. And also thank you for Deputy Mayor Richmond Hill, Gowin Chen, new Regional Councillor, York Region, Alan Ho is long-term friends. And York Regional Police, Isaac, Co-Chair, Dr. Aubrey Singlybird. And also, thank you for today's sponsor, the press conference sponsor and the event, the venue here, for the iTalkBB and Ms. Penny Chiu. And most important is, thank you for all the media to come today, and hope for the information you can release and pass it through your media to all the Chinese community and all the Chinese readers. And thank you for coming again.
Good morning, everyone, and all my honorable guests and the media friends. First of all, I would like to extend my special thanks to the organizer of Today Commercial News, Mr. Herbert Moon and his team, to invite us to be part of this event. It is also my greatest pleasure to meet the honorable guests here, our Deputy Mayor, Gowin Chen, Regional Councillor, Mr. Alan Ho, and Dr. Albert Studenberg, and also members of the York Region Police. Welcome all of you coming here. Now, actually, I would like to do a small survey. So I just would like to know, any one of you, your home has home security cameras. Can you please raise up your hands? So, I can see less than half of us. Okay, I don't have the data on my hand, but I believe less than 50% of the family here in Canada have the home security system. So, as you may be aware that there is a substantial increase of break-in and home robbery in recent years and also lately. Back to year 2020, we launched our first home security system service, and since then we keep on developing and upgrading our system and also features in order to enhance the protection against any potential robbery into the home. So, and today I would like to reveal our second generation iTalkBB IDEA home security camera, and it is an incorporation of state-of-the-art technology for smart home camera system, and also together with our special dedicated design mobile app in order to deliver a higher level of protection for home robbery. So we will have a presentation later on to let you know how we can do this. And since our inception in Canada in 2006, iTalkBB has been dedicated to providing a better life for the Canadian Chinese. So in the past 17 years, we have tailor-made high-quality products, including home phone, Chinese TV, and China SIM card, and now we have the home security. So at iTalkBB, with the belief of life is good everywhere, so in the future, we will be launching more and more products in different areas, and we'll continue our effort to create a wonderful life for the Canadian Chinese. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and also my good friend over here who also live in this area, not that far away, Richmond Hill. Of course, Superintendent, Inspector of 2 districts, as well as Inspector from 3 districts, and Detective Sergeant. I'm going to be enlightened by your very impressive walk and talk again. You will find out in a minute. But I really want to say thank you, Penny. And also, Mr. Moon, the big boss, is standing in the back welcoming people coming in. Again, I take pleasure in having all of you here in the city of Richmond Hill in this corner store where Penny is really doing a lot of business to promote, actually, how I put it, safety measures for properties. And I'm sure that the police will say it later. It's unfortunate, but it seems to be every year. It's almost like a cycle. Before holidays, whether it's Christmas, whether it's the Lunar New Year, and any other kind of event, there seems to be more break and enter. But I think we should also give credit and give a round of applause to our York Regional Police in doing their best to really make arrests of the investigation. And I think even in the just past week, I remember at least 3, if not 4, media releases by the York Regional Police. Not only they're on top of everything that is not so good going on in the community, which is not that much if you look at overall statistics, but I do understand we have to raise that level of sense of security. And I think certainly having security system, which I raise my hand, yeah, it does give you that sense of protection, and not just a sense, because I also understand not only the 24 hours in Mandarin and Cantonese, but also in English. So it's really for everyone when you're in need. I'm not going to say too much other than I'm very pleased that our York Regional Police, as you can see, not only from 1 district, from 2 districts, are all here to really try to disseminate the information that you need to protect your property, and including a lot of reporting talking about carjacking, car theft. Of course, no one wants those things to happen. And let's work with the police. Let's work with any other suppliers, vendors may also help you to increase protection. And above all, also one thing that I always like to say, crime in a sense these days take many forms. And although we are probably focusing on the property today, but think about protecting your identity, particularly on the internet. I don't know whether today is going to cover that, but I just want to say, because the reason I said that, because probably this is a holiday season, and I'm sure that a number of people are also buying good gifts for your loved ones. So there's very increasing frequency of use of credit card or buy things online. Just take some good measure. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm looking forward to hearing all our guests in here, and all the very best. I will talk. If it's appropriate, maybe I would also like to recognize, I'm joking when I'm saying this, because IPP Talk actually been here for 17 long years. Welcome, being a part of Richmond Hill business community in this wonderful Beaver Creek Business Park. I know Regional Council always say, yeah, we had that in Markham too, but now that I am in, and we are all in Richmond Hill, I'd like to present certificate of appreciation on behalf of our city for your contribution to our business community and also to other events in the community. Thank you.
I also ask Mr. Herbert Moon to join in the picture as the organizer.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to visit, another city which I didn't do much, during the pandemic. Talking about, crime prevention is so important nowadays because, I just want to quote, a figure for you, for your reference. In November, during, the peak 2 weeks, there have been, 77 break and enters taking place in York region. And we're lucky we have 6 in City of Markham. Still, we should not, we should not, take it easy, and crime prevention is so important because, it threatens, our life, our property. And also, I understand that we will go into a lot of details with a lot of crime prevention techniques. But one thing, my constituents and my friends would like me, to mention, to share with everybody, in case they are not going to share with you, a very important tips. A lot of people, nowadays, in particular, I realized that from the Chinese community, whenever they are going away, they would be sharing on the Facebook. I'm in the lounge, enjoying good food. Wow, thank you, XYZ, airline. I've been, upgraded, to business class. I'm now, on my way to Hong Kong or to Jamaica. Well, in case you are Mr. in our Chinese community, a very famous name, Chen Daiman. Oh, you will be in trouble because the thieves will be celebrating. They will be planning either a 3-day job if you are going to for a cruise, or a 2-week job if you are going to Hong Kong, to invade your house quietly, slowly, very efficiently. Just turn your house, upside down. So this is, something that we have to, to pay attention to. Never, prophesize, your trouble. This is something I heard, from a lot of, crime prevention, and from time to time, a lot of, people, they just, forgot to mention. So. Other than that, I just want to share with you. Another thing is talk about neighborhood watch. Also very important. I remember 4 years ago I helped set up a neighborhood watch in my area. It started with 37 houses. In fact, in District 5, the YRP, needed us, to have at least, 20 houses. So we exceeded, the minimum. Today, we have, altogether more than 400 and almost 500 houses joining. Why? Because, at the very beginning, people thought that, it's no use. Well, the police, are so busy, they would not, patrol enough or something like that. Until one day, because we have a group, and there's a sharing saying that there's a white car parked at a spot for half an hour or something like that, and then a lot of people went out and knocked on the window. Hello, sir. Could I do you any help? And you know what? The car window was lowered down, and then. Hey, thank you very much. I'm doing my job. I'm a police officer. After that, wow, the neighborhood watch group, started to grow tremendously. From 37 within, in fact, within 2 years, it exceeded, to 400 already. And nowadays, we have almost 500 houses for one neighborhood watch group. So, okay, I would like to stop here. It's not my show. And I would like to recognize the organizer. So I would like to invite the organizer to accept my congratulations, my greeting. Thank you so much.
河湖景区域艺人。
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think the most important thing that we can begin to understand as a community is our volunteerism. The police do half of a job, a great job on their half, but we, the community, have to participate with our police department to be able to complete the circle and assist them. 9 years ago, I've been a volunteer within the York Regional Police as a citizen of York Region for 19 years now. 9 years ago, we began to look at the statistics as crime was changing and growing in York Region, which is one of the most diverse multicultural cities, regions in Canada. Today the collective minorities are the new majority, the new face of Canada. And as we saw so many people coming in from so many new places, adjusting to a new country, we thought at York Regional Police, where they have always been on top of ensuring diversity within our police department, is reflective of our growing and changing community. So we set up at that time what became known as ISCAC, the Integrated Strategic Community Advisory Council, and we invited in approximately 20 representatives of the community that are reflective of the diversity and carry expertise and professionalism in a wide range of areas that could assist and help in an advisory council to the chief. So, as co-chair of the York Regional Police Chiefs Integrated Strategic Community Advisory Council, a diverse working group of community liaisons and senior York Regional Police officers, we work together to develop programs to increase the safety and security of our community. Two strategic programs that we have developed are, number one, What to Look For in Your Community, which consists of 15 information capsules to help explain and educate citizens as to the signs and signals of crime they should look for within their community. Areas of concern that we have addressed are armed robberies, auto theft, break and enter, human trafficking, chemical labs, and terrorism, etc., etc. It goes on from there. Number two, which is the project that we're in the midst of really putting the accelerator down and growing out now, which helps us in all of those areas, is referred to as Project Street View. Project Street View is our camera registry for residential and commercial businesses. We ask community members who have security cameras to register with the York Regional Police Camera Registry, which can be found at yrp.ca. Go to menu, and then from menu just type in Security Camera Registry. You do not, let me repeat, do not end up giving police access to your cameras. You just provide the address where the cameras are located. If there's an incident, the police can immediately go to the camera location in the vicinity of the occurrence and ask for permission to view the camera footage. This limits the amount of time between occurrence and the capturing of vital information to help solve the crimes. To date, our camera registry has proven to be very successful. YRP is a very progressive policing organization that successfully works with community members to address crime issues to safeguard the community, and I'd like to also give a special thanks to the community volunteers in the ISCAC program who have given their time, energy, and dedication to the community. And thank all of you today for coming here today to address this very, very important issue as we try and put a stop to the ongoing, out of control sometimes, crime that is happening in our region. It's up to us, along with our partners, the York Regional Police, to ensure the safety and security of the community for our children and our future generations. We've all come from different places around the world to find the best place to live and to raise a family. And it's up to us to ensure that what we pass on to the next generation is the same as what we got when we arrived here. So thank you to everybody.
On behalf of York Regional Police and the 2 District Command and the investigative services in this area, so thank you for giving us this opportunity to share what we have. And York Regional Police believe in together we are more, so we have to communicate and work together to resolve, to achieve public safety, and that's the big missions of YLP. So I'm going to flip this into Cantonese since I asked, to be here to utilize my language skills. So it'll be in Cantonese for this, but I'm sure that if any of your agency or your group require this type of crime prevention awareness program, let us know, and we can arrange it into mainly English, and we'll try our best to get other languages done also. Okay, so 多謝晒你哋俾呢個機會，我哋約克區警察啦，就可以同你哋分享我哋嘅叫 tips 啦。咁但係唔係代表係我哋係對於呢方面係比你哋嘅知識少，只不過好多時我哋太忙嘅時候，好多嘢你明知可以做得到嘅，你係唔記得咗。OK， 咁就讓我哋用呢個機會嚟大家分享。咁首先咧就點解話我哋個 crime prevention 咧就係防止罪案係緊要咧？咁因為咧好多時啲罪案咧對我哋嚟講係好煩擾，我哋都係想住喺一個好安居樂業嘅社區啦。咁唔止好多時我哋唔止睇得到係財物上嘅損失，咁而且譬如話喺呢個入屋爆竊嗰方面就係你經常認住。幾時輪到我呢？又或者我點樣先可以防止我唔係被其中一個成為一個受害人呢？咁所以我哋就大家要一齊去處理呢個問題。